Welcome back to Bigfoot Lake. Let's dive in to today's mystery, which takes us on a journey back in time a bit, all the way back to 1966, to a small town in West Virginia. There were 5 men were hard at work in the local cemetery in Clendenin, West Virginia, digging graves. And what they saw on that fall day, November 12th, 1966, was a foreshadowing of things to come. They claimed to have seen a human-like figure soaring through the autumn trees and in the skies above them. Nothing much came from them telling others of their experience at the cemetery. Perhaps it was just overactive imaginations. Maybe they were just overworked, tired, or they were simply just telling a tall tale. I imagine they faced quite a bit of ridicule, and I would say at least for a few days. Because it was only 3 days later, on November 15th, 1966, in the nearby town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, when 2 couples reported a very similar experience. One of those witnesses, Steve Mallet, stated that it was like a man with wings. It wasn't anything like you'd see on TV or in a monster movie. Their encounter, which made the front page headlines of their local newspaper, the Point Pleasant Register, took the mystery that was originally reported by those 5 gravediggers to a whole new level. Roger Scarberry, one of the other witnesses of the incident, described the creature as having red eyes about 2 inches in diameter and about 6 inches apart. Scarberry said that if it were just him and he was the only one who had seen the creature, he probably would have kept the sighting to himself. But there were 4 of us who saw it, Scarberry said. The couples described the creature as a white-winged, human-sized creature with fiery eyes. It's impossible. Yet, there it was, in the beams of their car's headlights. The creature, while very clumsy on the ground, was spectacular in the air. The witnesses reported that they had tried to flee in their vehicle at high speeds, approaching 100 miles an hour, but the creature kept pace above them. The incident took place just outside of town. It was an area known as the TNT area, which was the location. It was an abandoned World War II munitions plant. You can just picture this creepy environment. And the reports didn't stop there. Over the next several days, many others came forward with similar stories of the same creature with its red eyes and 10-foot wingspan. The community was in a panic, and reporters from all over the country flocked to this tiny town. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, had become a media circus. As the months passed, the sightings continued. 1966 gave way to 1967, and on December 15th, 1967, all of the mystery and fear surrounding this strange creature came to a head. That day would be a day of tragedy. Rush hour traffic was in full swing, and there had been issues that day with some of the traffic signals near the Silver Bridge. This bridge was the connecting point of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, over the Ohio River to Gallipolis, Ohio. Under the full weight of that rush hour load of vehicles, the Silver Bridge collapsed into the Ohio River. 46 people tragically lost their lives in the frigid waters. It was truly horrific. Investigations into the bridge failure revealed a defective eye bar in the structure. But many of the local people felt there was something more to it, something perhaps even sinister. Could all of the sightings of the winged creature, which had by then taken on the name of the Mothman, could they be related to the Silver Bridge tragedy? Some wondered if the Mothman was directly responsible for those 46 lives lost. Many others had a different opinion. They felt as if the creature had been there the preceding months, as a warning that something terrible was about to happen. Could it be that this winged creature known as the Mothman had been sent to warn the town? Many to this day believe that to be the case. The legend of the Mothman was born, and it has never lost its mystery. Questions have always remained. Author and UFO researcher John Keel was one of the many who came to Point Pleasant to see what was really going on. The events inspired his book, The Mothman Prophecies, in 1975, which was later developed into a blockbuster movie in 2002 by the same name, The Mothman Prophecies. As the story of the Mothman has continued to grow, others have come forward with reports of this winged creature appearing just before a tragedy occurred, as a precursor or a warning. As for those reports, those are a story for another night. If you have any reports of this winged creature, the Mothman, or any other stories of the strange and unusual you would like to share with us, please reach out. Maybe one day we can share your story on a future video here at Bigfoot Lake. Thanks for hanging out tonight, and hopefully you can join us next time as we dive into another mystery.